Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Luke, also known as LukesLiife here on YouTube. So I saw this video trending on YouTube and Instagram Reels, and I thought, you know what, Luke, why don't you sit down and share some of the items that you purchased over the last couple of years that you regret buying, because let's face it, there's a few. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button. We just hit 6,000 subscribers. We are on the way to 10k, which makes me so excited. So come along for the journey, hit that red subscribe button for more fun videos like this. No particular order, we are starting with the iconic Mariah Carey X Barbie collaboration. Now, I am someone who, especially when it comes to toys, if I see something coming out that I feel is going to be a trend, it's going to be the must-have item, I must have it. I must get it. This came out just before Christmas. I feel like late November. Obviously coming up to Christmas, Mariah Carey is the iconic Christmas artist. We love when her song comes on the radio. It gets us in the festive mood. So I had to get this and add it to my collection. I remember buying it the day that it got released, and it sold out everywhere instantly. And although I do love it, it's such a cool and unique doll. Like, it's Mariah Carey, it's Christmas, it's so camp, it's so fun. Like, I should love it, and I do love it. I feel like I could only get the doll at like November, December time, which for me is such a short window. So I was like, I kind of regret buying it because it was pretty expensive. And I feel like someone who collects dolls, who loves Mariah Carey, who loves Christmas, is gonna love this more than me. So I actually did list it on Vinted. So if you want to purchase Mariah Carey and add it to your collection, there's a link in the down bar below. Visit my Vinted and you can purchase her. Okay, so the next item, personally, I thought it was iconic at the time. So back in 2014, I remember probably seeing it on Perez Hilton. Kendall and Kylie Jenner kept being paparazzied with these, like, holding their car keys, their coffee, but they also had this massive fuzzy, furry monster keyring hanging off their keys, and I became so obsessed. I found out they were called Bag Bugs by Fendi, and I wanted one straight away, but they were so expensive for a keyring, I literally couldn't justify it. And I also made my own Fendi Bag Bug that I had a video here on YouTube. If it's still live or if it's still active, I will link it down below so you can go check it out. Like, it was during lockdown when we had to be locked inside. We had nowhere to go. So I finally treated myself to a Fendi Bag Bug. Has it ever been outside? No. It literally never ever attached it to anything. It's been in this box ever since it's been here. I got it out probably once and that was it. Like, I'm looking at it now and I still think it is really, really cool. Like, I love it and I'm glad that I have one in the collection, but like, I've never ever worn it. It's never been outside the house. Do I regret buying it? I don't know, kind of, because it was a lot of money and I've never used it. But I feel like if I didn't buy it, I probably would still want one today. Okay, next item is a love of mine. If you know me, you know that I love toys. I love Tamagotchis. Tamagotchis do a lot of collabs. They recently did one with Supreme that I feel like came out last year, if not the year before. And I remember this being so hyped over the internet. Everybody wanted one. There was about 4 different styles that you could get, but I didn't manage to get one on its release date because they sold out instantly. I actually picked this one up from Vinted. I remember it being close to £100, which for a Tamagotchi is a lot of money, but I purposely bought this one because I thought it was going to go up in value and I was just going to resell it. I had no intention of opening it and playing with it. It's still sealed in the box, never played with. But for some reason, the Tamagotchi Supreme collab never really took off. And although they sold out when they first got initially launched, they never got restocked, which again, I thought was more of an indication that they were going to be worth loads in value. But truth be told, they never have. And you can get these on like Vinted and eBay and StockX now for like £50, £60. So if anything, the price is dropping. So definitely regret buying this because it's not a style that I would tend to go for. I literally just bought it to be a part of the hype and try and make some money. And I didn't. So the next item is something that I wanted ever since seeing Toy Story 1 back in 1995. So a long time ago. Like I said before, I'm a huge toy fan. I love retro toys. I'm a huge Toy Story fan. Again, it's in storage. I've never used it. I haven't got it on display. I found a huge community on Instagram that make custom movie accurate toys from Toy Story. And when I say they are superb and so movie accurate, they couldn't be more spot on. And the amount of detail that go into these custom toys is like beyond anything. And I love them so, so much. And for years, I have wanted 2 items from Toy Story. A custom alien that squeaks. Robin's just woke up. And also a squeaky Wheezy that, again, you can't buy anywhere apart from custom sellers on YouTube and Instagram. Don't get me wrong, I still love it so much and I think it is so cool. And just holding it in my hand now, I just realise like how cool of an item it is. I kind of regret buying it because I've never had it on display, and because it was so expensive, I never want to put it on display. I don't want it to get sun damaged, I don't want it to get dusty, I don't want it to get marked. Him living in this box in my wardrobe is a bit of a waste of money. I'm like, I'm never going to have it on display. No one's enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it because I can't even see it. It's literally in a box, in my wardrobe, under loads of clothes. The thought and the kind of like fantasy of getting one more exciting than physically getting one, I don't know, maybe it is. So that is why I'm trying to like hold off buying the Wheezy figurine, just because that is more expensive than the alien. And I'm like, although I really want it, when it arrives, what am I going to do with it? Am I going to put it on display? Probably not. Am I going to keep it in a box in the wardrobe somewhere? Probably. So I'm trying to remember that. It's still iconic. But do I regret buying it? A little bit, yeah. This is definitely like so bittersweet. And I have an Etsy store, if you know, Shop Small More. Go check it out, shopsmallmore.com. One of the things I always wanted to make was my own enamel pin. And I thought, you know what? Luke, the first pin that you ever create should be Halloween themed. I have a character called Boofy, which is the cute, adorable, chubby purple bat that I personally love. When it came to designing my first pin, I was like, it has to be Boofy. So I've got a bunch of pins manufactured. Here they are. He really is cute. I remember ordering 100 pins. For someone with a very small Etsy store, it was a lot of money to put up front in order to purchase these, and everything that I sold through Etsy, I put the money back into getting these manufactured. Probably around £220 to get these pins sorted. Which, as you can tell from this bag, I have a lot of Boofy pins that never sold. And I don't know if it was just the wrong character, or it was just too early, or just simply like no one cares. I do regret kind of getting these manufactured just because it was such a lot of money and I've never made the money back. Do I regret making these Boofy pins? Yes. Although it pains me to say, but it does, because as you can see, they never sold. So if you want a Boofy pin, link in the down bar, go check them out. I know no one's going to do it, but if you do watch this video and you do decide to buy a Boofy pin, when you check out on Etsy, leave a message to the buyer and say YouTube sent you, and I promise I will add a free gift to your order. And that way I'll know that you've come from this video and you've probably ordered because you felt sorry for me. The summary of this video is, items don't always necessarily mean they're going to bring you joy. Even if you think you really want them, like the Fendi Bag Bug, when you get them, sometimes they can be disappointing. But I will say there are some things in life that you will save or really want, and you will use it all the time. Like this camera that I'm filming on. I wanted this for years. I saved hard for it, and I still love it to this day. I hope this video was interesting. If there is something that you have on your wish list right now and you think, if I get this, my life is going to be complete, maybe my advice is just to rethink it a little bit more. Really think, do you need it? Is it going to improve your life? Is it going to improve your everyday kind of routine? And if not, maybe don't buy it. Or buy it and then maybe return it. And that's why these items are probably going to go onto my Vinted. So happy shopping. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Also, comment in the box down below. Let me know, are there any items that you purchased that you kind of regret buying? And if so, what did you do with them? Did you keep them or did you sell them? As I say, I am going to be selling some of these items on Vinted, so I'll leave a link in the down bar below so you can go check it out. If you so wish to grab yourself a Mariah Carey doll or a Boofy pin, let's face it, no one's buying the pins. And don't forget to hit that red subscribe button for more fun videos like this. And until next time,